Hello everybody, it's GuidingHalo here. This is going to be your daily hope for the, well, what day are we headed towards now? The 23rd. I apologize for missing yesterday's daily hope. I've gotten some news that needed some processing. There is some things going on inside of me that I think a surgeon is going to need to take care of. So I may not be doing daily hopes for some time, but I will, before all of this happens, go in and pull some daily hopes that I think are really possibly my absolute best ones. I know a lot of you may not like to hear that, but I feel that I've done daily hopes now for almost a whole year, that there's got to be some in there for a couple of weeks when I get a surgery date and such, for a couple of weeks that can, really give some more beneficial knowing and things maybe that we've forgotten that we really need to hone in on again. I will be okay. I will live to share yet another insanely awesome sector of daily hopes for you. I'm actually kind of excited about it as much as I am nervous, but I expect my health to improve immensely. Now, it could take some time before this all happens. I have no dates. I have no nothing yet. So, thank you so much for your support and your care and your concern. I love you all so very much. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us today. Perseverance, the Ram. This card keeps coming out. You have many gifts no problem can withstand. The power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So never give up on what it is you love to do. Never give up on the journey that is your life. Never give up on anything. There's no such thing in the Halo realm as people giving up, right? Tell me that you guys get that, because I'm pretty sure you must. By this point, I'm going to make sure this card is straight on my desk and straight on the cam. So apologize for the motion, but there we go. We should be good now. All right. What else do we have from Spirit? Let's use the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms guidebook. Oracle deck. I call it Baron Reed. I love this deck. We all know my favorite card. Can you guys remember? Yep, the Map Maker of Destiny. That's right. No word of a lie. Look at that shit. No word of a lie. And it's upside down, so it comes as a challenge this time. Usually I get it upright. Isn't that interesting? It's the only card that flipped out of all of them. Wowzers. Yep, the Map Maker of Destiny, my favorite card. Let's read it, shall we? Card number 24. Something's happening to bring balance, although we may not be aware of it as of yet. My surgery for sure. Perhaps there's some inner spiritual surgery the divine is going to do on all of us, or all y'all, for sure. Let's see what's up. Oh, look at that. I knew I liked this card. Why? Because it comes as ally and challenger all at the same time. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. Card number 24. Let's read it. When the Map Maker of Destiny appears as ally and challenger, it's a sign that you're being given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. At birth, each human being is given a unique map of myriad paths that intersect with one another. Your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit, places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of the self. Remember that you're a spark of the divine come to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained, and fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen and that you can't change. Fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fated experience, so free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. Now is one of those times. You're faced with a relationship or circumstance brought to you by fate. How you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate come to heal your heart, or be your companion. Perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe fate brings you an ally in the form of a wonderful new project, or a challenger in the form of a failed business. No matter which form they take, all are perfect expressions of fate inviting you into your destiny. Pay attention as your map unfolds now, and remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. Do you see why that's my favorite card? It's about persevering, absolutely, but having personal integrity as you move forward, and trust that things even such as surgery are on the docket right now for absolute divine reason. Absolute divine reason. How beautiful is that? Because, you know, we all like to know that the divine has our back, that the divine takes care of us, that we're, you know, really invited to have. The divine is inviting us to have faith. Sorry about that. I lost connection there with the video. And now may be a time in that faith that is necessary for us to find in order to take on the next leg of our journey. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. So no compromising by anybody or to anything unless the end result is love. There has to be love present. Love has to be the end result of what comes. Otherwise, what's the point of compromising? What's the point of meeting someone halfway? What's the point of having faith in a situation if there's no compromise? Somebody has to have the willingness to compromise, to move forward. And perhaps whatever's happening in your life right now is to bring about the compromise of many. When the many come together and compromise for overall common good, the divine could, even in circumstances like mine, use a health condition or a physical thing where masses need to join together to give the utmost support, but even coming into play as to healing family issues. It's time, is what I'm getting. It's definitely time. All right, let's see what else we get. How is the divine trying to activate our hearts? Activate us towards love. Whoops, one just wanted to flip, but it ran away. Unity. See, this is what I'm saying. It comes out to prove my point. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So whatever's going on right now in any circumstance, in the willingness to compromise is going to bring about unity through the masses, for your families, for everything, really. This is so far an absolutely beautiful reading. I think they all are. But the reality of the scenario is sometimes it takes a crisis in order to bring in people willing to compromise in order to bring unity. Sometimes that point on the map and how you handle it, even how you allow people to be there for you and to rally behind you in whatever circumstance that is. You know, you have a free will in what you're going to do. But I think that someone's feeling inspired in whatever circumstance this is to see that unity comes about in a few different ways. Flower of Life activation card. Look at that on the bottom. It says merge. I split the deck and it says your word. See what the divine has for us for the Flower of Life deck. What message is the most poignant to go with this reading, please and thank you, from the Flower of Life deck? Nope, I can't figure out which one it is, so I won't take it. There, see how obvious that is? There's no figuring out. Healer, when you awaken to your truth, the feeling is so incredible and freeing that you may feel that it is your responsibility to help all feel this good. To try and awaken others is not the role of a healer. Your job is to feel the best you can in every moment, to be in full balance with you. A 6 right here, my friends, balance. Allow your higher self, the universe, the whole of the universe, to shine through you and inspire others to choose to see the world differently if they so desire. Whatever they choose to do is up to them. You have the choice to love you and all. Everyone is at different levels of perception and consciousness. Wherever anyone is perfect for them in their life in that moment. Let everyone be as they are. and just focus on feeling the best you can right now. No one has to change for you to feel love, because you are love. So what are you that's bringing to the situation and scenario? You're the glue. There's something about you being the glue, the healer that is love in this scenario. Just by the way you are, just by the way you be, I think people are going to take a new stance and a new sense of priority, possibly even changing their behavior moving forward. There's something about absolute surrender. Whatever is on the docket right now in your life is absolute divinity in purpose. It means that the divine is moving this all forward. Whatever that is, we have light beings. So I believe that whatever you're going to be headed towards, you are a light being, and I believe therefore you are being held and grounded and loved by such. That is a beautiful card to pull. In fact, I've read it before, but I don't believe I've ever pulled it in a reading. Card number 35, let's read it. Maybe I have. The image depicts a light being. The term light being is used to describe a range of ethereal forms, including guides and angels. They observe your life from a higher perspective, so they can see the most auspicious path for you to create your dreams and desires. Sometimes, your light beings may seem to take you down a path fraught with difficulty. However, everything happens for a reason. Just as we know a baby will eventually walk, you will also find your footing and attain your dreams. Your light beings are not here to save you, for that would interfere with your ability to create unique paths and conclusions. They are the keeper of the faith. Now, what was that about? I said faith. What was that about? We're being called to have faith, and this is an opportunity basically to rise to that occasion. They are the keepers of the faith that hold a stream your past, present, and future dreams and desires to your heart. Only you can decide what to do with that information. You can't get it wrong, for your light beings will just show you another way. That is beautiful. So you're absolutely being guided here. Draw or write about 3 ways you believe you have connected with your light beings. It might be a feeling, a sense, a knowing, or a physical sign. For example, feathers and butterflies are a reminder to feel and be light. Do you see the light being in this card? Kind of hiding. This here star structure is on the temple, almost the temple, just above the temple of the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, staring at the world, at the earth, staring at the galaxy, the solar system. You see, if you believe that you are from a different star system as such, a star seed or such, you are a seed that comes from a much bigger place, regardless of where you come from. And you are here to create what it is that you want to create forward, having free will. But you don't do it alone. You do not walk this path alone. You never have, and you never will. And if you only knew the depth and the massive ability that walks beside you and in you each day, we would never ever doubt again. I believe that somebody here has become so awakened to the fact that there's something coming in your life, or that may come in your life at this point of destiny, or this point on the map that turns something into destiny that you wanted, that you chose, but perhaps you had to walk away from because you didn't see a way forward with it. And a lot of times the change that needed to happen was not within you, but within others, in order to make unity come about, in order to have others willing to compromise. And in that circumstance, it's entirely possible, I would say even more likely, highly probable, that the divine in form of light beings that are guiding you and spirit guides have brought you to a situation where you have zero control of. In fact, perhaps zero control over everything, where you have to rely on other people. And in doing so, the people that once sat there pointing a finger at you very well could be the people that hold you up. And it's to bring about what the divine wants to give you, because it was your free will to choose it. It was your free will to choose it. Dearest you, Isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again? Ain't that the truth? First, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned. You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later, when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are, in a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you, light beings, into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Isn't that beautiful? It makes me want to cry. Because, you know, hope is what the divine gives us in form when all measure of understanding is gone. That's when, my friends, the divine brings in hope. I love you guys. I hope this resonates. Talk to you again soon.